Hey there, fifth graders from Rothschild. It's Mrs. Chapman. I'm going to give you guys your PowerPoint that I know many of you couldn't open before. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to make it into a video. So some of the things you won't be able to click, but I'll make sure I upload the things that we might be missing. If you have questions about what this is all about, you can certainly email me, chat me on Teams, have your teacher connect with me, and I'll get you the answers you're looking for. Okay, so of course that's the picture of the middle school. And let's get going. So normally you would ask me questions, we would write down a whole bunch of things and I'd find out the information for you. So just keep a note if you have questions and I will talk to the middle school people if I don't know the answer so I could help you out. My job is to help you be ready for middle school, and I know it's so difficult because of where we are right now, but we're going to give it a go and I know you guys are going to rock it. All right, here we go. All right, how do you get help at the middle school? It's kind of the same as elementary. You ask a teacher, you can go to the office. Mrs. Bernardi is going to be your school counselor next year. She's the sixth grade counselor. She's awesome. You are going to love, 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 love her. There is also a male counselor there. He's the seventh grade counselor, Mr. Wolf. And we now have a part-time counselor, Mrs. Larsdorf. So there's lots of help there for you guys. You can come and chat with the counselor like you guys have done with me. You can have small groups. There's homework club after school if you need some academic help. And we'll be using something called Canvas to check your grades, and that's where teachers put your homework and things like that. So it's kind of like a way, and I know you guys use Canvas in the library, so it'll be like that for all of your classes. Parents can get emails about your academic things as well. They can have a portal into their Infinite Campus so they can look at your stuff as well. And guardians, people like that. All right, general information. Transition, you guys know that means from going one place to another or doing one thing and then doing something else. Your school day begins super early, 7:20, and it ends at 2:32. You guys will be in different houses. There's, in August, you'll find out which kind of house you're in. It's not an actual building. It's just how they house students. So like 6C students, they all have the same math teacher, language arts teacher, those kinds of things. Band and gym and all of that is mixed just like it is at the elementary school. Your gym classes can be 6th and 7th grade mixed together, and the common time, like our old Raptor time, is called win time if you need some extra help in math or reading, and you get help from teachers. It doesn't have to be just math or reading either. So that's kind of traditionally how it is. With the coronavirus and what's going on right now, I'm not sure how school will be set up, but we will look to the doctors and the health department and everybody to help us to decide what school will look like next year. The one thing I can tell you guys about middle school is try to be as organized as you can. Teachers are really smart about helping you guys stay organized. You'll have a supply list that'll be mailed and it's on the website, and I'll give you the link to the website at the end. You'll have a planner that you can put stuff in, write your assignments down, and the more clean your locker is, the easier it will be for you. At the middle school, you have A and B days. It's a rotation. You know, in elementary school, we had rotations days 1 through 5. You guys will have A, B days. So classes like gym and music, they meet every other day. SEL stands for social and emotional learning. You'll need to know what day it is so you go to the right classes. So that'll all be explained on your schedule, so I don't want you to get all nervous about it right now. I know it seems overwhelming, but the teachers will be there to help you navigate your schedule, and you'll be given a schedule as to what day is a A or a B day. So there's the sample schedule. So you have periods or hours, they call them there. If you look at semester 1 and semester 2, you can see that's just an example. The required classes are core classes that everybody has to take. You're also required to explore some classes like tech ed, computer skills, SEL, and then there's some electives, your music elective, either band, choir, strings, or world of music. So that's just an example of a schedule, and you guys get your schedules sometime in August. Tips for lockers. Don't give your locker combination out. I can't tell you how important it is to not give your locker combination out, even to your best friends. You know, friends one day, not the next. Never, 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 never give out your combination. Don't write your combination in your folder, in your agenda, in obvious places. If you lose your combination, you just go to the student services office, which is like the counseling office where the social worker, counselor, psychologist, we're all there, or they're all there. I wish I was there with you. And they'll have your combination. Don't keep valuables in your locker. Teachers are there to help you. So they will help you get your combination if you can't open it, or if you forgot it, or the first few weeks of school, if we all get to go back in the fall, we'll be helping you to get to know where you're going and to help you with your lockers and things like that. How to open your locker, I'm going to share a video with you, another video after this PowerPoint. I will post another video about opening your locker. So if you've never done it, you can watch the video. Some of you have done it. I'm really sad about this slide because normally I give you guys locks and we all practice in my class. So certainly if you have a lock, you could practice with it. They're, I don't know, $2 or $3, maybe $4 at Menards or Walmart or something, and you could practice if you wanted. So watch the video, but remember your teachers are there to help you. They're not going to be upset with you if you can't open your locker. They will help, help, help. And I know you guys can do it. This is the video about opening your locker. You won't be able to click on it now in this video, so I will make sure that I post it again so you guys can look and watch the video. Okay, so look for that in the next couple of days. We normally practice, so normally I would show you and then we would practice and then we would all switch locks and practice again, but you are going to get to practice at the transition days. Right now they're still on. I'm not sure what it will look like, but you can practice opening your locker then, and that's when you would get your schedule and, you know, walk around. So we just have to, you know, watch what the middle school says about how they're going to do all of the transition to middle school. We don't know yet, so I wish I could tell you how that's going to look, but the school doesn't know, the state doesn't know, so hopefully we'll find out in not too much longer about how school might look in the fall. Here's some lunchtime tips. You must include 3 of the following of the components to get your lunch meal, which is $1.95. So 3 out of those. If you don't, you have to pay for each item, and that's what we call a la carte, and that means your lunch will be more expensive. So take those 3 of those at least to get your full package lunch. So that would be a really good thing. There are extras that you can add to your lunch, but I want you to know they cost extra money. So you need to talk about it with your family about how many extras you guys can have per day or per week or per month. I let my daughter get an extra every day. No, not every day, sorry. I let her get an extra once a week because it gets very expensive if we add extras upon extras upon extras to our lunch. So she gets a yummy treat that is extra that doesn't come with her lunch once a week, sometimes twice a week. So you need to talk about that with your family about what the plan is for you for lunch. So I do hear that the food is way better at the middle school. That's what the kids tell me when they come back. Here's a map of the middle school. It's really hard to see on here, I know. I'm going to try to upload just a picture. I think I have one, so I will upload a picture of this so it's a little bit bigger so you can see where the 7th grade hall is and the 6th grade hall is. You can see that there's a 6th grade hall and 7th and where band is and choir room and all of that. So look for that map as well. I will upload that for you guys too. There's a new policy at the middle school. There's no cell phones except for before and after school. So if you have your cell phone, make sure it's in your backpack. It's turned off because normally you could have had it at lunch, but they've just changed that policy. So it's before and after school now. And if you have questions about that, you certainly can talk to Mrs. Bernardi or your teachers as to why they changed that policy. And if you have questions for me, I will get the answer for you. There's lots of great new things to do at the middle school. So there are some sports for sixth graders. Again, I'm not sure what the sports or the school will look like next year because of the coronavirus, but would be for, when there's not worrying about the coronavirus. So here's some. You girls can swim. There's wrestling. There's cross country. As you get older, there's more sports available. But wow, look at all those clubs that you could possibly go. Adventure club and peer helpers and newspaper and jazz band and photograph. You guys can take, photography. There's math clubs, forensics clubs. There's so many great clubs. So, and there's boys and girls club every day after school. So if your parents have to work or they want you to go to a place that you can do some homework, it's all the way until 6:30, and it's just a fee of $20 per year. There's a whole bunch of clubs, and I'll show you guys the link to the website to what they offer this year. You can't actually click on the word club because I'm in a video right now. So you guys, you're growing up, you're becoming more independent. You try your best to be responsible. You guys are all rock stars. I know how amazing you are, and you're going to do great next year. I'm excited to hear about how things are going for you. All right, any questions or need more information, you can click on the DC tree if I gave you this PowerPoint, which I tried to do, but I also put the link in here so you guys can write that link down if you want, or go to the DC Everest school page and go under middle school, and you guys will be able to find the link. You'll be able to find the middle school, and you can look up the clubs, and there's lots of information there. Okay, so for me, you guys are going to get you're going to get the, video about the locks, and I'm going to try to upload the picture of the map so it's bigger for you as well. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, so look for your teachers to tell you where it's going to be, whether it's an activity on Seesaw, or I make a folder for middle school or something. So just look for that. Okay, you guys, if you have questions, make sure you reach out to me in the virtual world. All right, you guys have a really, 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 really great week.